Alright y'all, before I talk about the chapter itself, I gotta talk about something even more important. So I got a copyright from Shueisha on chapter 567, I believe. I think it was right after I made my review for chapter 568. They gave me a copyright strike. I'm not the only one. Shueisha is going ham on niggas. Like, they are going ham on niggas for panels, apparently. So, me being the kind of person who isn't too forgiving of other people, I made a diss song on them, alright? If I can make a diss song on YouTube, I damn sure can make a diss song for Shueisha. So, we're going to play that before we talk about the chapter, alright? Without further ado.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Shueisha gave me a strike just for a couple of panels. Shueisha sucked my dick, get the fuck off my channel. I ain't pulling punches cause I'm SAVHE. Tried to fuck George, say satellite and me. I'm rapping for the gang, I'm Hishi unit ho. Kingdom Mafia bitch, shots out the horror though. Shueisha on my nuts, giving me that Becky. Shueisha must be nuts, cause it's L like General Hecky. Fall back, all these problems get real. Fuck that copyright, I'ma get that shit appealed. Like 50 Cent say, get the strap like Hardcore Yuri. I don't see you niggas, my vision getting blurry. Try to be nice, try to be your friend. Homies try to give me advice, but I just had to pick up that pen. Trying to take me down, and that's murder she wrote. Motherfuck Shueisha, Satsuki said that quote. Trying to take me down, and that's murder she wrote. Shueisha use a bitch, and I put that on my folks. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about chapter 569. Honestly, this chapter for me was a mixed bag. The parts where we were getting a flashback from Bajio talking about how Yotanwa is the one who kind of made him human, because Bajio couldn't even talk, and now we know that he's one of the best English speakers, or not English, Chinese speakers, I guess, in Yotanwa's group. So Yotanwa is the person who kind of integrated him into the human side, alright? Because before he was acting like an animal. So I like those parts in the chapter, but let's just talk about where I'm just kind of like, So I already thought that Bajio and Yotanwa were going to make that jump, alright? My man Last, shout out to Last, because he hit 2K subscribers. He was up there tripping, man. My boy was tripping. He was like, man, I don't know if Bajio's going to make it. I was like, Bajio's going to make that jump. It's just, I thought when they made that jump, I thought they were going to be safe from their pursuers, and then they were going to escape that way. But no, the Quanrong soldiers apparently were able to find a bridge, and since Yotanwa and Bajio were like barely movable, they caught up to them very quickly and they surrounded them, alright? So that's not the part where I'm tripping. A problem with this chapter comes from Yotanwa and Bajio being able to take all those dudes out. Normally, if we see Yotanwa and Bajio killing people left and right, we're going to be like, oh yeah, that shit's normal. It's Yotanwa and Bajio. I mean, what do you expect? But considering that Yotanwa was already injured before, alright? We've seen her leg messed up, and it was either broken or sprained, yet in this chapter, she was still on her feet fighting people. I mean, she did get punched in the face, so shout out that Quanrong soldier for giving that Banaji treatment. He was like, man, fuck that shit. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then there comes Bajio, who, after making that jump, his leg, I'm not saying it should be crushed, but damn, man, he should, at the very least, not be able to move around as well as he was moving in this chapter. And I get it, because Yotanwa's life was in danger, so we've seen it before in a whole bunch of manga, anime. Once your friend or your loved one gets in danger, you get that boost, alright? That actually happens in real life. Adrenaline. Whatever. But nah. For me, I do not think they should have been killing those people left and right, considering they are already low on stamina from being surrounded before. So, yeah. I didn't really like that. And on top of that, they are now in a situation where it should be almost impossible to escape because they are surrounded. The only way I can see them getting away is if they steal a horse and they just jet like that. Because King Rozo has already been informed of their location. So King Rozo and Shusui Ju are coming to their location. So if they actually do get there and Yotanwa and Bajio escape again somehow, I'm going to be like, because at the end of the chapter, we know what happened at the end of the chapter, but what happened at the end of the chapter should not affect whether Yotanwa or Bajio escapes right now. Now let's talk about what happened at the end of the chapter. So pretty much what everybody's been theorizing for the past, it's been like, shit, ever since Yotanwa told old man Enpo, when she pulled him to the side, everybody's been theorizing this. I mean, like, legit, everybody's been theorizing this shit. That old man Enpo was going to take the city, possibly free the families of the Quanrong soldiers, so that in turn, Yotanwa can turn King Rozo's men against him. Everybody's been predicting that. I don't know when I said that, so that wasn't surprising. So Yotanwa was basically using herself as bait the whole way through. After King Rozo turned all his attention, all his manpower to her, same with Shusui Ju, they pretty much took out all their men out the city. So the city is not unguarded completely, but they're going to take that city with probably no issue now. Now that King Rozo and Shusui Ju's men are pretty much all focused on Yotanwa and Bajio. So taking that city should be no issue. So if they are able to free the families and whatever, then King Rozo is definitely in some trouble. Last thing I want to add is whatever is between Yotanwa's legs, I'm convinced it must be magical. At this point, I think Yotanwa's puss can unify China, because we have the Figo King who was doing dirt just for a chance to get in between Yotanwa's nether regions, all right? Even old man Enpo is like, yo, I ain't supposed to be doing this shit. I'm an old man. Nigga, Yotanwa got me climbing, like scaling walls and shit like that. I shouldn't be doing this. But if I got a chance, to get in between them legs, nigga, it's all good with me. Overall, I would say this is an okay chapter, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, what, nigga, okay? But the part where Yotanwa and Bajio were taking out dudes like nothing, that kind of bothered me. So I had to give this chapter okay, because I like everything else in the chapter, but that moment, I can't do it. So guys, that is it for this review. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Satsuki the Savage, out.